I was on Wi-Fi and I was supposed to be on the landline. Does that just give me more time? Thanks, man. I was all the time on Wi-Fi when I was supposed to be on my landline, and my Wi-Fi kind of went crappy on me, and I had to like plug everything in again. Sometimes the landline plug gets loose, and I hadn't noticed it. Shakhriyar Mamadyarov. What would Shakhriyar do here? Just think. Think like Shaq. Be the Shaq. Must break through. But of course. Are you kidding me, bro? Must have imagination. I'm talking like... Nah, I'm starting to talk like... Prem. Wow, F5. You gotta love that. What would Astrobate do? Oh my god. Alright, I feel like this wasn't quite sound. Something wasn't quite kosher about that. I think F5 probably positionally correct. But as far as the subsequent play goes, I doubt that both of us played accurately. I feel F5 was sound. Maybe not. Let's see. Oh man, that was a terrible move. I was plus 2.5. I must have had E5 and missed it. I didn't see how it worked. So I missed E5. Wow, F5 right away was the move, surprisingly. Not E5. And now E5 is dubious when I should have played Knight D1, of course. Yeah. Because a lot of people would play Knight D1 there. What? Okay, Knight D7 question mark. F5 is good. Yeah, Knight D7 was the move. He was, I mean, to be fair, like, Zen chess was his concentration was broken by my disconnection, and he had to like give me more time, and I came back and the Knight D7 was on the board. It was kind of a passive move. I was surprised to see that. So F5 is sound. No, I don't think bishop takes F3 is going to solve his problems. I was thinking of even taking with the pawn, honestly. You couldn't take with the pawn, even. It's... Nah. I had knight g5 apparently. I miss a lot of better moves. f6 is substandard. This is a blunder. And f5 is a good defense. Now I'm in really bad time pressure. We both are. So this is a blunder. Knight d5 is his best. And he's only lost now, I guess, after e takes d5. It's kind of like easy to forget these bishops are there. How strong they are in this position. So not a perfect game. Sorry we lost Lady in Black. She disappeared. I have 0 viewers. Are we back? Ripun. We didn't play you already? We gotta have at least 20 viewers before the end of the stream. Thanks for the games and chess. I got time for like 2 more games. I'm sorry I'm not a sexy, female. I apologize. I'm thinking about getting a sex change to increase my viewership. But it's a big step. And I also want to get younger. So if anyone can help with that. I don't understand why grumpy old men don't have more support on Twitch. Getting one of those programs turned me into an anime girl. What I really want to get is be the first metaverse chess streamer. Now they have the first metaverse wedding in India, I heard. I want to have a metaverse chess stream in VR. I have VR and we have no good chess programs for VR. I mean, how stupid is that? I can't believe it. There is no... The only chess program, like Chess Ultra, is like sucks. So horrible. It's like the worst. They like just totally bailed on it. I feel sorry for that. They could have had like a really good product. VR chess is totally the future. And this one program, there was the first one out. Do you have a... no. We have an Oculus. What's the Oculus... what's the most popular one? Not the Quest. Rift. I wanted to do like chess VR streaming, and there's nothing. All right. Probably you have to have Quest. I mean, it's just a matter of time, I think anybody was smart who wanted to develop software in the chess. With all the streaming that's going on, VR would be awesome. I can't believe that no one out there has worked on it. There's not even a decent chess VR program. So sad. Okay, so mainline, Casual variation. This is a flop. No, this is not a variation. Repun thinks he can do this in every position. So take, h6, and we're fine. Right? Right. Right. Take. Before the end game, the gods have placed h6. Now, I like my bishops. Bishops are cool. Well, now he has nothing. Why did he do that? Why wouldn't he at least take on d8? Now I didn't even have to do that. I could just play, like, move my knight. That's crazy that he didn't exchange rooks on d8. At least exchange rooks on d8. That's what everyone does in their head, right? Takes. Of course. Classic. Classic weak nugget. Oof. That's not a good square. Well, he had to go somewhere, right? He wanted to move his rook out of the diagonal. My first VR chess game shall be against Asterbait. I can play like with my son or daughter on Chess Ultra. We could set it up, but only someone like local. But I guess it doesn't have to be. But this program just sucks. They tried to have like tournaments, but there's no players, and they're probably just people using computers and stuff. And now there doesn't seem to be any more updates. It's just dead. They basically just gave up on it. It looks like they're not even developing it anymore. But there will be another VR chess program for sure in the coming days. G4. Rolling. I'm too young to watch Rawhide, really. That was the theme song. Get those doggies rolling. So this is just terrible for white. Man, this is ugly. Oof. Brute force calculation. We've got time for another game or two. Are we up to 20 viewers yet? Nice. Thank you all faithful chess fans. Orestachenko is a subscriber or no? Luca, a new challenger here. Orestachenko. What is the origin of the name Orest? Just a Slavic name. It's very rare. Mainline, Gurganidze. I don't even know if h4 is correct here. I wish I hadn't played bishop g7. Oh, we need to get our bishop out, huh? Is this a problem? Nem Boris. Sometimes I speak Hungarian now. It's like even, I'm not even thinking about I'm doing it. I'm like, Nem Boris. There's 17 years in and out of Hungary. Becoming second nature. Nem Nem. Do I talk to myself in Hungarian? Maybe a little. Agnes Karajuski. Subscribed with Prime for 24 months now. Okay, kids, we have time for one more game after this, I think. So this secret, how do I get my knight in the game here? Knight c8, we do like a, so do we do a Prohashka maneuver? Which I hate. Do you want to try it? Do we have time for that? I think we have time for it. Prohashka Peter. The other option is to go like, nah, h6 is gonna be bad. I gotta get everything through e7. Agnes Karajuski. Thank you. Strange that sometimes not all the challenges are listed. I don't understand how it works. Mr. Slow, you would be next. C4 is a tactical blunder. Simple oversight. I don't understand how it works. Have to ask the Honorable Dubalt, Duplessis, or some other knowledgeable coder from Lichess why the challenges like disappear and come back. Alright, Mr. Slow is up next. What did I play against you, Mr. Slow, yesterday? How did I get a close game against you? Just when I thought I was better, you had solved all your problems. Shall we play a King's Gambit? Knight f3. Have you found that I haven't played Knight f3 that much against you? Usually you go for King's Indian style stuff. Do you have the King's Indian on the back burner or something? I don't know, what are we supposed to do? The toilet variation here? I hate the stupid main line of this. I was playing this with black. D3 with an endgame. Looks insipid. Knight f3 is playable. I hate losing the initiative. Knight c3, I guess. He's saying Knight f3. Not in this position. That is a move. I face Knight f3. It's playable for white. He's talking about our game yesterday. Agnes Karajuski, thanks for being a subscriber. 10,000 bit cheer. Okay, so takes. What is this anyway? Is this chess? Goddamn chess. The Twilight Zone of the King's Gambit. The declined. I don't know anything about what I'm doing here. It's a declined flock beer. But I'm surprised. He's supposed to play. Well, I'm sure he's supposed to like play d4, right? It's got to be a decent dunst opening for black. You got a better chance of beating Mr. Slow in the maybe in the lunch break, on his lunch break. Knight f2, bishop c5. I'm not real excited about that. So I think we're going to play knight g3. Well, I guess knight f2, bishop c5, g3. Still not that clear. It might not even be good. It's difficult to choose between g3 and f2. It's like choosing between b6 and c7 in so many openings, or b3 and c2. It's a philosophical debate. With f2 and g3, in both cases you control one central square. It seems like g3 is further out, so we have more room to maneuver. But f2 is closer to the center, in a way. So it's a tough call. The philosophical advantages of knight f2 versus knight g3. Sure to be an inspiring masterclass. So naturally, just knight f3. What's your problem? He just took it. He doesn't even care. Wow. You see, one thing that we need to encourage, I think, is thinking outside the box. It's easy to play queen f3 as a bullet player, but I mean, we should at least consider the possibility of taking with the pawn. I considered the possibility and I rejected it. Now, move on. Castle's queenside. Danger. Bishop a6. Bishop a6. Unfortunately, bishop a6 runs into knight e7, knight ge7, just making it a fancy move. c3 takes. Take. What am I missing here? I'm about to get my head handed to me if I'm not careful. Here's your head in a basket. e6. For the love of the white squares, man. This might be our last game today. Common mate is rated 5-0, that's out. Luca and candidate Anne are not subscribers. Huh. G6, protecting the F5 square. Yeah, right. So the critical variation was knight takes e5, queen f5 check, knight d7. I even considered if you might sack a piece there, Mr. Slow, like knight takes e5, queen f5 check, king b8, queen takes e5. Senor Sloth. Sloth. Sloth is a deadly sin. Hungry. Boris the Spider. Who's Boris the Spider? Boris the Spider. Now we're down to 15 viewers. What? We lost our connection. My internet crashed. My Wi-Fi crashed. I shouldn't have been on the Wi-Fi. I didn't mean to be. We have a landline here. I really thought you had to trade queens. My bad. Mikhail Baryshnikov. Alright, we'll just play chill. Maybe I'll castle kingside. If you're gonna be that way about it. Practical fighter. Mr. Slow is terrific in time scramble. Queen G5. I just want to trade queens. Give me a break. You know you want to trade queens. Nothing wrong with trading queens. You know, be friendly. Just a nice, friendly queen trade. Very drawish position. After that. Thomas Strenson, wow. Yeah, I managed to pull through a 13-hour marathon poker game 2 nights ago. That's a good sign that the COVID is almost over. I thought I'm suffering from long COVID, but things are looking pretty solid. I feel better. Thank you for asking and your concern, sir. Hope you're well yourself. Yeah, my whole family got the COVID. I saw the suspect on Friday night who I thought gave me COVID. He looked as healthy as ever. I really have no idea. It's kind of awkward to ask someone like, hey, did you give me COVID? It's kind of awkward to ask that question. I suspected him of being the guilty party. Mr. Slow has gone down. The opening, probably Mr. Slow didn't want to close position, but I suspect here that you gotta go with d4. Let's see. Oops. Sorry, dude. I just clicked on somebody's profile. Darn, my mouse skills are bad. Actually, a decent game. For dubious, e5, d5, now knight c3. So, knight c3, amazingly, only 2 games in the opening Explorer. And no one played d4, which is overtly the most natural move. Very weird. People who play the Falkbeer don't want to play d4, right? They want an open game. You're a King's Gambit, an alphabet. Yeah, it's funny. This isn't that bad for white. Master Bacillus, Athanios, there's two of them, right, brothers? One of the Master Bacillus against the other. They played each other in this, and then there's another game. Suspicious draw, though, between the Master Bacillus brothers. Another game went 0-1 with d takes e4. Okay, so the engine calls them equal. But here it's very strange. Yeah, Svatos Jan, whoever that is, some Slovakian guy, or Czech, played knight takes e4, but I don't get it. I mean, this is clearly a mistake. This is unbelievable, Mr. So there's no games from a completely relevant position. This is like cutting edge. We're the first people ever to play this position at the master level. Although we'll find some games in chess base. Knight c6 looks good. Knight takes e4. So queen h4 check is slightly inaccurate. Knight g3 is best. And now bishop g4 is okay. Knight f3 is okay. Bishop takes f3 is correct. Surprisingly, you lose your white square bishop here. Queen takes. Castle's queenside is best. We played an almost perfect game. Computer wants to take the pawn on f7. There's no way I'm taking that pawn. Not in a million years if you paid me. Queen takes f7. Get out of here. c3. So I thought this was critical, dude. Yeah, you had to play knight takes e5. Alright. Time is up. But Mr. Slow had to play knight takes e5. So I looked at this crazy variation. Check. King b8. But you can't do this, right? Because if I take the knight, I thought it's very dangerous for me. I was scared of this position, honestly. If I'm a computer, okay, you know, it's fine. But as a human, I was scared to go into this. But I expected you would play this with knight d7. And it's a game. Anyway, guys, I gotta go. Interesting opening, Mr. Slow. Thanks for playing. We're going to be back tomorrow night with a Blitz tournament. Thanks, everyone, for the games, for tuning in, for subscribing. And Mr. Slow, thanks for being a supporter of the stream. Thanks to all of you, everybody. We will be back. We will be back, I promise. Tomorrow night with Blitz tournament. Ponda Swiss Blitz from 6:30/6:45. Thanks, everyone. Have a great day. Bye-bye.